She waited for the perfect moment to get revenge. My name is Maya. 10 years ago, my world crumbled. It was our anniversary and I was planning a surprise. I just found out I was pregnant. I walked into our apartment, balloons in hand, only to find my husband Liam with my best friend Chloe. The shock was so profound I couldn't even speak. They didn't see me. I backed out quietly, the balloons slipping from my fingers and floating away, just like my dreams. That night I miscarried. The grief was a tidal wave, but underneath it, a seed of cold, hard resolve was planted. I disappeared from their lives without a word, letting them think I'd simply vanished. I knew then, revenge wasn't about a quick, angry outburst. It was about patience. It was about waiting for the perfect moment. I spent the next decade rebuilding myself. I moved to a new city, went back to school, and climbed the corporate ladder in a competitive architecture firm. I never remarried. I poured all my energy into my career, my pain fueling an ambition I never knew I had. One day, a major new project landed on my desk, the design for a new flagship headquarters for a rapidly growing tech company. The CEO's name was Liam, my Liam, and the head of PR, his wife, was Chloe. My heart hammered against my ribs, but my face remained a mask of professional calm. The universe had just handed me the stage. They didn't recognize me at first. 10 years, a new city, a new name, I was a ghost from a life they long forgotten. I was now Elena, the lead architect, the woman holding the future of their company in her hands. I played my part perfectly, earning their trust with brilliant designs and unwavering confidence. Liam would praise my vision, and Chloe would gush about how my work would elevate their brand. They invited me to dinners, to galas, treating me like a prized colleague. Every compliment felt like a twist of the knife I was sharpening. They were so close to the pinnacle of their success, a success built on the ruins of my life. The day of the final project unveiling arrived. It was a massive media event. Hundreds of investors, journalists, and employees were gathered. Liam and Chloe were on stage, beaming. They introduced me, the visionary architect Elena, to a round of applause. I walked to the podium, my gaze sweeping over the crowd before landing on them. I smiled, a slow, deliberate smile they hadn't seen in a decade. "Thank you, Liam," I began, my voice steady. "It's an honor. Though you both knew me by a different name once, Maya." A flicker of confusion, then dawning horror spread across their faces. The room fell silent. 10 years ago, you took everything from me on our anniversary. You took my future, my happiness, and the child I was carrying. Gasps rippled through the audience. I let the words hang in the air. You built this empire on a foundation of betrayal. But you made one mistake. You forgot that some people don't just break, they rebuild. Stronger. I looked directly at the investors. And I have to wonder, is this the kind of leadership you want for your company? One built on such profound deceit? I didn't need to say another word. The whispers turned into a roar of questions. Cameras flashed in their stunned faces. I turned, walked off the stage, and never looked back. Revenge wasn't about destroying their company. It was about revealing the truth. Their empire would crumble under the weight of their own actions. My revenge was perfect not because it was loud, but because it was quiet, patient, and absolute. They didn't see it coming until they were standing in the spotlight of their own shame. And in that moment, for the first time in 10 years, I finally felt free.